So around 5 days ago, Jean-Claude Van Damme made a video on Instagram. The latest video he made is calling out Jake Paul for a fight, K1 versus boxing.
Hey Jake, this is JCVD, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bloodsport. Let's do a fight, a real fight of course. I promise you I will not kick below the belt, which means no low kick, so I don't break your knee, I don't break your ankle. That's number one. Number two, you cover yourself. Same for me, I guess.
So I'm looking up the rules of K1. So it says here it's a hybrid kickboxing style designed for fast-paced, action-oriented stand-up fighting. So yeah, I like kickboxing. But Van Damme is saying that he's not going to do any low kicks to the knees or the ankles. But that does mean he's allowed to kick to the hips, the ribs, the chest, shoulders, arms, or the head.
You've done a good fight with AJ. People, they make fun, but you were very courageous, okay? So I'm telling you so, as a friend, right? Or, yeah, as a friend, why not? So let's do a fight. It can be done in Macau, in Las Vegas, can be in Middle East, Paris, the UK. I like Macau, or Dubai, Abu Dhabi, whatever, Saudi Arabia. You choose the place.
I gotta say, it would be an interesting matchup, K1 versus boxing, Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Jake Paul. But I don't think Jake Paul is interested because of the hybrid rule set that Jean-Claude is suggesting, when Jake Paul only wants to box, not do these kickboxing or hybrid rules or MMA. Looking at Jake Paul's previous fights, he lost to Anthony Joshua. He went against Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. He also beat Mike Tyson, and he beat Mike Perry.
And I'll give 15% of my profit to a charity. You can do same, and if not, that's your decision. I want Jake Paul to know about it, okay? K1 against boxing without low kick and without elbow. I will not stop until you say yes. What do you have to lose?
I think the reason that Jake Paul chose Mike Tyson and also Julio Chavez Jr. and Anthony Joshua for his last 3 fights were because they're well known in the boxing community. Whereas Jean-Claude Van Damme is mostly known for his martial arts and also his movies. So the previous opponents that Jake Paul had in boxing are generally big names in the boxing community. Whereas Jean-Claude Van Damme has a history of martial arts, but like a very long time ago, because he's mostly doing like films. But I think that the other reason that Jake Paul is not interested in this, at least for now, is maybe that Jean-Claude Van Damme does not generate enough buzz or interest in this fight compared to Anthony Joshua and Mike Tyson and Julio Chavez Jr.
I'm a normal guy who just want to kick your ass. Simple like that. Jean-Claude Van Damme, lots of respect, but still, you'll go to sleep.
Mike Tyson was 58 years old when he lost to Jake Paul. Now, Jean-Claude Van Damme right now is 65 years old. That's like, retirement age. The age gap between them is around 38 years. And I mean, the big thing here is that Jean-Claude is 65. Sure, he's in shape, he does martial arts, but is it okay for him to do combat sports at this age?
I'm not freezing. For like end of Christmas, for happy holiday, if you want to. Hopefully you'll be available. Thank you.
It's a very strange and random call-out by Jean-Claude Van Damme, but honestly, I don't think Jake Paul is interested. But he did fight against Mike Tyson at 58. I mean, so who knows? He might take the offer later on. We'll see.